Doing this job, people say it's hard playing professional golf. It's so much easier than being a mum.
Golf is not the most important thing anymore.
The biggest challenge for me is feeling the guilty all the time when I'm leaving him, and especially when he was younger and he didn't really understand it and he was crying when I left. That's not a nice feeling.
Emotionally, it's tough because obviously you're missing her, you're missing out on things. I'm yet to see a sports day.
Should I be more home? Am I doing some harm that I'm being so much away?
Now she has started to understand more that I'm going. I just hate it.
You know, there's a lot I miss in her life, but moments like that hopefully will be there forever and it'll be good for us all. Hi, my name's Liz Young. I have a daughter called Isabel and she's 8 years old. Yeah, she's a very independent 8-year-old. I feel like she's 8 going on 15 at the moment.
I have a daughter, she's 4 now, and her name is Ellie. During COVID, we started thinking that maybe we should, start trying to have a baby. But yeah, it wasn't an easy decision to make. As a female athlete, you don't know if you can, keep playing after having a baby. So I still remember feeling scared about that decision, but I was ready to take the next step.
I knew definitely if I got pregnant, that may be the end of my golf career, but I was prepared to sacrifice that to have a family. And it managed to work out okay with the golf, and I was able to come back to it.
Liz, she has played really well after becoming a mom. One of my best friends on tour, Ursula, she has been my biggest inspiration as a mom.
Ernest, he's turned 18 already in January, so he's an adult now. So in that way my job is done, but he's still living at home, so of course, it's never done, but he's a really, really nice, good boy. For some reason, I always imagine that I'm gonna be pretty young when I'm gonna have a family. For me, it was always just oh, everything's gonna be easy and I'm just gonna keep playing and things gonna work out somehow.
I was able to play up till 7 months. My doctor always told me that if you play golf every day just because you're pregnant, don't stop playing golf, keep playing it. I was quite big for the British Open, but the worst thing for me was, for that week especially, it was just being so tired. 12 holes I was fighting, the last 6. Literally, I remember my husband had the bag on the back and he was literally pushing me up the hills as well because I was just done each day. But it was a great experience.
Played my last event when I was halfway pregnant. That was the final event on 2020. But yeah, I remember on the last round, I was thinking that this might be my last ever event, but I'm glad that it wasn't.
First 2 years of his life, he came quite a lot, because I started playing when he was 3 months old. So I was still breastfeeding and everything the first maybe 3-4 months when I started playing again.
I wasn't really, planning to come back that soon, but I just wanted to play in home soil. I think I only practiced twice before that week. I played the first 18-hole round in the Pro-Am on Wednesday that week. One of the best weeks in my career, to be honest. It was really important for the future as well. After that week, I felt that, I still got it.
It was weird leaving Isabel, obviously, because I've been with her for 6 months, haven't left her side, but I was also ready to get out the house. I hadn't done really much practice up to then, so I had no expectations that year. I was just playing, but that first time I did leave her, it was you're abandoning her, but there's so much support at home that she has that she's never on her own.
My parents and all the grandparents have been helping a lot. In some point I felt like he was spending more time with my mom than with me, but that worked out quite nicely and they were happy to do it as well. So it helped me not to feel that bad as well, being away that much. And of course we didn't play that many tournaments at that point before. We had 15 a year, so I was more home anyways. So in that point you just keep going, you don't really think about it. This schedule what we have now, it's probably not that easy for the new moms too.
I just, hate the feeling saying her that mommy needs to go again, and but she's kind of like not showing her emotions, but it's, you know, it's just like I can see it from her that she's, and when I go back home, she's sometimes kind of like angry to me for a couple of days.
When she was very young, obviously she didn't know I was going away, so that was a bit easier for me, I felt. Now she has a concept of time. She understands where I'm going, so how many nights exactly am I going away for? She knows, you know, 14 nights is longer than 6. She calls it I go on holiday, just I think to wind me up.
My son, his name is Ernie, and in January he turns 6. So he's getting a big boy already. Next year he's gonna go in a preschool, so I don't have a baby anymore. Of course, when you go home after the bad tournaments or something like that, you forget it straight away. When you get your son to your arms and he's gonna hug you and say I love you and something like that. I always thought of myself to being not like really young, but like as a younger age that I'm
talking the same things that I'm saying now, actually.
Yeah, Ellie is my biggest supporter, and even if I'm having a bad day on the golf course, I just love to have a FaceTime with her and see her face. She will probably travel 7 to 10 weeks with me. We went to Australia this year, and that was a really special trip to do.
It was her first time abroad on a plane. It was a perfect week for us because obviously it's Dubai, so it's lovely. It was her 5th birthday that week, and the tournament was night golf. So in the day, I got to spend time with her and Jonathan, and then in the evening, she could go to bed and I could go and play golf. So she tends to always come to the Scottish and the British because they're in the summer holidays. And then we try and do one other trip a year if it fits.
Awesome! You did it! Woo! You're flying!
I always wanted Ernie to come and caddy me. So that was sort of like something that I wanted, that he's gonna see it, what it is, close by. So that was really big thing for me the first time in Spain when he came to caddy me. That was maybe 2022, 23. That would be really special if I would get my first win with him on a back, but he doesn't come that often, that hopefully that's gonna happen quicker than he's gonna come on a back.
This to win the Swiss Ladies Open. And she's made it. Well done, Liz Young.
I've been on tour so many years by then, I'd sort of stopped thinking I was going to win to finally put a trophy in the house, because she always said, where's the trophy? And obviously it was a cow that week, so that was a good one for her to enjoy.
When you won in Switzerland, a lot was made about how much your daughter loved it when you brought the trophy back. How proud of you is she going to be today?
I hope she's really proud. She did want another animal to match the cow on the mantelpiece, so I don't know if that's going to happen with this trophy, but you know, it's a trophy, so we can get rid of the horse that was the replacement.
I was really proud of that second win, and the second win is sort of like, you've done it once, but no, you've done it twice now. Okay, right, that's definitely confirmed. You can win on the LET, so that's given me a lot of encouragement going forward. So she's old enough now to understand, and yes, the phone call home, she was screaming. It was a special moment for our family. So yeah. She was a little crazy, and yeah, quite happy. When they were watching it live and seeing that go in, it just makes you feel it's all worthwhile.
I think I've become pretty good like balancing everything. When I'm on the golf course, I just focus on my golf, and when I go back to the hotel, I'm mom.
I'm away 23 to 25 weeks of the year. Yes, it's hard being away, but then I get to spend a lot of time with her when I'm at home. Those other 25 weeks of the year, you know, my practice fits around her school time or her clubs. I will take her to parties and things. Bedtime, I'm always home for.
I hope she learns. Just never give up on your dreams. Even if you're a girl or you become a mom, you don't have to stop following your dreams. That's the one thing that keeps me going, so I hope she learns from that.
He's a football player, soccer player, so at least I know that he has learned how I think to be an athlete from just my example. hopefully something good. He's going to learn not only to remember that I've been too much away.
I wouldn't really change everything, you know, like I just really love being a mom and playing on tour.
Yeah, I'm sure she's proud of me, especially now she understands and seeing the wins. My biggest achievement today is being a mum.